and welcome to another episode of Matt's Car Chat. Today I'm going to bring you into the man cave and give you a little tour of some of the products that we use to clean my car. My car's a Mercedes E350 CDI with the AMG pack on it, and I'll put a few pictures in the video, but first of all I thought I'd just take you around and show you some of the products that we've got in the garage. So I'll start you with the toolbox. So in here I kind of take this out for most of the cleans. This one's probably one of the best used brushes. This is just a basic kind of 2-inch wheel brush to get into the spokes. Also in here got one to get between the spokes of the alloys. This one's just another cheap and nasty one, but it's really good to get in there. This is a new wash mitt. This is a microfiber one. I had traditionally been using a lamb's wool one from AM Details that I won in their Christmas competition. This one is just a cheapy wash mitt that I use for the lower quarters just to get nice and dirty. This is the lamb's wool one I really like from AM Details. It's got a really deep pile. I don't know if you can quite get a sense of how deep it is, but that's a really nice wash mitt. I've also got the Auto Finesse lamb's wool wash mitt, but for me the AM Details one is my preference. A couple of wheel brushes, these are really nice. This one's probably my preference. I really like the rubber tip on the end for when you're going in and you're banging up against the brake discs. This one is another wheel brush, again different shape. This is kind of the toilet brush version by Easy Detail. I've not particularly used that one. I use this one a bit more. And then this one's one of these really firm sponges. Don't worry, it's not for the car. This is a tyre sponge that I tend to use. Got your two your rinse and your wash buckets with your grit guards. These are all from Slim's Detailing. Also the Slim's Detailing mat. I'm going to show you around a few of the cloths next, but just to put into context, at Christmas this year I won the AM Details Christmas raffle, which was £700 worth of detailing equipment. So it was all of these microfibers. I use this one just to dry the wheels, a couple of glass cloths, this one for cleaning the leather on the interior. I use a Sharpie to mark out the different cloths, and I keep them all in these drawers in the garage. This is a microfiber drying towel. This is Auto Finesse one. I don't tend to use this one very much, but it's pretty boggo standard. This one's a duo edgeless from Auto Finesse, quite like that. Use that to buff off some glisten. These are 4 of the microfiber towels from AM Details that I quite like. I use these quite a lot just to get a bit off. Probably the surprise for me in the fact that this is again an AM Details towel, but I really it's difficult to show you on this. I really like the size on this one. This one's probably about a metre long, and I've got 3 of these, and these are great for water absorption. So what I tend to do is use these first to get the majority of the water off, and then I'll either use the Auto Finesse Aqua Deluxe, which is this big beautiful towel. I used this yesterday and was actually really impressed with the amount of water absorption. This one is a Rag Company one. This one's called Dry Me a River, and it's got this beautiful ribboned edge on it and this really nice waffle weave. I got put onto Rag Company by White Details YouTube channel. It's an American company, but Rag Masters in the UK supply these. So this one is Dry Me a River, and I think that's really amusing. This one is a Platinum Pluffle, and you'll be able to see the kind of the weave in there, and again that's a really good kind of buffing drying towel. And eventually I will get the big, which I think is like 24 26 inches, so it's a huge, it's really effective. So now we'll move on to the shelving unit. So at the top we've got a range of pads. So again, this one is written on with a Sharpie. This one's for tyres. This one we use for polish, and again just a range of these pads that I've kind of bought and acquired over the times. This one here is the AM shelf. So quick detailer. This multi-purpose cleaner is really good, and that's what I've got in this pump spray at the moment. So I tend to use that kind of in and around the badges and the lower quarters. Tire and glue remover from AM Details, really good. All-in-one paint glaze, I've used that before, I quite like that. Probably my favourite shampoo at the moment, which is the AM Details Luxury Car Shampoo Bubbles. That's really, really good, I like that. And that foams up really nicely. We've got multi-purpose dressing at the back there, a crystal glass cleaner, and the synthetic paint sealer. I used that the other day and that's really easy to apply, I really like that. So for me the highlights there would probably be the AM Bubble Shampoo and the all-purpose cleaner. Then I've got a mixed shelf down here. This is stuff that is new and old, and stuff that I've just kind of got bits and pieces of. So a few auto glim bits. We've got the leather cleaner, extra gloss protection and super resin polish and the wheel sealer. This is a new Chemical Guys clay lube. I haven't used that yet. I just wanted to try something a bit different from Auto Finesse's Glide, and Maguire's Quick Detail, and this is the one I've kind of gone off piece with. I really liked Avalanche Snow Foam from Auto Finesse, but the reviews of the Built Hamber one were really, really good. So and again, I don't know if you can read that, it's 1 to 100 ratio. Now yesterday I used it probably a little bit warm, so I couldn't let it dwell for as long as I wanted it to, but I used 1 to 10, and that was really good because it sticks really well and just kind of pulls the dirt down really quickly. So I need to do a proper test on that. Whoops, quick catch. So this is the Auto Finesse shelf. These are kind of my go-to guys really. So we've got Total in there, Imperial Wheel Cleaner, Triple, which I really like, I use that probably most. Glisten, I used Glisten yesterday and that is really easy on and off. Glide Clay Lube, the Lather shampoo, the Revolution shampoo for the wheels, I use that quite a lot. Crystal Glass Cleaner, Tire Cleaner, Aqua Coat, which I really like. Avalanche, which I really like, and I probably lay that, I put that on quite thick. I do that with kind of bigger ratios than they say. And then the Citrus Power Remover, similar to AM Details, all-purpose cleaner, and again I use that kind of in the lower quarters. So next shelf down, we've got a mixture of things. A couple of clay bars. We've got a detailed clay bar there. We've got an Auto Finesse clay bar there, some metal polish, wheel wax at the back there, and a little carnauba wax. These little bottles are all air fresheners. I've got a Auto Finesse handy puck. I treated myself to that the other day. I haven't used that yet. I'm really looking forward to that. These are brilliant. I've let that sweat. Look at that. I might need another one of them. This is an XL Wax Mate, which I'm using with my doing this with one hand. Some top-ups here of the AM Details product, and this one here, which I think is Essence. Is it Essence? No, Temptation. And that's actually for a hard wax. That's what goes on really easily. So and actually the bag's cool, and the XL Wax Mate fits in there. I'm going to take a shot of that out of the bag. That's all wet and horrible. Yeah, let's just put that on top of there like that. Okay, cool. And then both of these fit really neatly into those pots. Down here is again top-ups from the AM Details Christmas win. So there's tire and iron, multi-purpose cleaner, iron out and tire and glue remover, and then there, that is a basic bog standard K2 pressure washer, and that you will have seen before is a Snow Foam Lance, and again that one's really, really good, and that's a Kasha fitting one. Guys, if you've got any questions, put them in the comments. Hopefully that's given you a little insight into the cave and all the products that we use to look after the old girl. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully see you soon. Cheers.